When I lost my job last September, I felt that that was the worst situation of my life, because I have a beautiful family to feed, a mortgage to pay, my wife doesn't work, and we have no relatives in the US. However, 6 weeks later, my biggest worry faded away when I got a big check. I was in a totally new terrain. I was lost. It was the very first time in 23 years that I was looking for a job. I didn't have a resume written. I didn't know how to write a resume. I had to start from scratch. In the process, I learned 3 important things that I would like to share with you. First one, don't get panic. Keep your hopes high. Second, working on your resume. My resume became the most important document I ever seen in my life. Even my wife is jealous when I have so much time working on my resume. And the third is to be proactive, to show up, not to get frozen with paralysis analysis. Don't lose your hope. Don't worry too much, don't stress too much. A little stress is healthy because it's a motivator to keep moving forward. When we stress or we have too much anxieties and worries, we cannot think clearly. We cannot see the opportunities that are in front of us, around us. We cannot see new doors that could open in our way. When I was 8 years old, a teacher told me, men live by hope. I remember this little phrase that was very profound for me. And over the years, I developed a positive attitude when I had challenges and tribulations in life. My friends used to call me MacGyver because I always found a solution to any problem that I had. Sharing your job situation with everybody you know is very useful because they encourage you, they support you, they give you new ideas on what to do next. Work in your resume, work every day in your resume. I learned that there are several websites where you can post your resume, upload your resume for free, and so recruiters can find it. You have to have a resume that matches the job requirements and that is attractive to your employer. Working on my resume for several weeks, a recruiter told me you have to make sure that the main keywords are in your resume. I made a very interesting connection using an internet marketing tool. Those are some of the sites that you can post your resume. There is a tool that is called Tag Cloud Generator. What I do is I copy the whole job description in the Tag Crowd. The website is tagcrowd.com. You click visualize, and that tool gives you the words that are used the most in the resume, with the number of times that those keywords are used. Then, in a different cloud, I post my resume. I compare the 2 files, and I see what are the keywords that the job description is asking, and if I have them in my resume. When they are not there, like you can see business, I don't see many business words in my resume, nothing at all. So I put those keywords at the beginning of the resume, in the middle, and at the end. Since resume nowadays are searchable online, you have much more chances that the recruiter will find your resume for the job that you're looking for. As a matter of fact, I started using this method 2 weeks ago. I got 5 times more calls. I landed 2 job interviews, and I have 2 more, one tomorrow, one on Friday. So it works because you don't miss the main keywords that the employer is looking for. While you're looking for a job, you have to be proactive. You cannot expect that a job will land on your lap if you are doing nothing, watching TV, feeling pity for yourself. And by being active, I mean when you don't feel like doing something one day to post your resume, go out, take a walk, exercise, take your dogs for a walk in the neighborhood. And also, you have to use your mind in a creative way. Volunteer your job, your abilities. Help somebody who needs. If you have some abilities, just help other people. That will take your worries, anxieties, when you are feeling down, to a better position. Hope and positive thinking is an energy to help you to move forward. It's very important that you remain active. Idleness is the workshop of the devil, and that means if you resort to do nothing, negative thoughts will linger into your mind and will keep pulling you down into the rabbit hole. Eckhart Tolle, a modern German thinker, says, "What in this moment, right now, what are you worrying about?" Most of the time we are worried for things that may happen in the future, and usually they don't happen. As Mark Twain says, "For all the worries that I had in my life, most of them never happen." In my case, I take my situation like a long-deserved vacation or an early temporary retirement. Remember, keep your hopes high. Talk to your friends about your job situation, your anxiety, your worries. Work on your resume and use the tool that I just gave you. And third, be proactive. Keep moving your body and your thoughts. And perseverance is the key of success.